ending our show on such a light note. Welcome back to the Daily Wrap. It's time for Yay or Nay. First up, not too surprising, but alarming nevertheless. Britain letting the UN know today of Iran's attempt to buy uranium enrichment technology on the black market. An obvious breach of our intimate agreement with that country. Mark Fitzpatrick, he's an expert on nuclear proliferation at the International Institute for Strategic Studies, is not surprised by Iran's actions, but says at this point it is unclear whether or not these attempts to acquire this technology represents a direct threat to our negotiation due to be completed by June 30th. So not surprising, but will Iran stick to our deal, Brad?
Nay, because I don't think there's going to be a deal. I think this is their behavior. It's always been their behavior, and we will not be able to complete a deal because they'll keep overreaching.
Well said.
They've never been honest. They've never been consistent, and they will not stick to any deal if there is one, and I agree there probably won't be.
Well, let's see how this story pans out. It's obviously very interesting, but I'm still open on this deal.
Very good. And I am a nay as well. Once a cheater, always a cheater, or something like that. Applies to relationships. Applies to
Have you no
Iran.
belief in the redemption?
Good point. Good point. I'll ask the rabbi about that after.
Oh, now I'm the rabbi.
Anyway,
That's very nice.
while we're on the topic of Iran, Arkansas Senator Tom Cotton challenging Iran's Foreign Minister Javad Zarif to a debate on the Constitution. The senator issued his challenge via Twitter yesterday, because that's where mature adults tend to debate these things, saying in a 4-part tweet, "Hey, at Jay Zaraf, I hear you called me out today. If you're so confident, let's debate the Constitution," because he's from this country. "Here's the offer. Meet in D.C., time of your choosing to debate Iran's record on tyranny, treachery, and terror. I understand if you decline. After all, in your 20s, you hid in the U.S. during the Iran-Iraq War while peasants and kids were marched to die." How do you get all this in 140 characters? "Not badge of courage to hide in the U.S. while your country fought a war to survive, but shows cowardly character still on display." The foreign minister somehow stayed calm, cool, and collected, replying today, saying, quote, "Serious diplomacy, not macho personal smear, is what we need. Congrats on your newborn. May you and your family enjoy him in peace." Very academic 140 words. Now, this is not the senator's first attempt to reach out to Iran. The senator organized a letter to Iran's Ayatollah Khomeini from 46 Republican senators 2 months ago. But later, the two actually, just by happenstance, and we're the first to have this video here on Newsmax, ran into each other in person, and things got out of hand fast.
Listen, you better be careful, because tomorrow you're going to get beaten. Beaten real bad, cowboy.
Really?
Yes! And I want to know.
That's
Yes,
news,
I
that's
tell you
news
what,
to me.
tomorrow you're going to
ready
be in
to have
trouble.
your-
I'm
I'll
going
give
to
you a
rip
new
you
one.
in the face. There's going to be
Because
a
I
crop
don't-
song I'm going to take
I
away.
play for keeps. I play for keeps.
Tom Cotton playing for keeps. Looks a little different there with the hat on, but
Just a little different.
you know, and obviously the foreign minister a little bit younger in that
Yeah.
clip, but
Right.
Still, I mean, that's how
Dressed
mature
in an
adults
interesting
argue.
way.
They talk at and over each other. So, are you concerned that Iran's leaders are showing more maturity than our own, Brad?
I am. Let it be said. It may never happen again. Javad Zarif was right.
Yeah.
And it's very disturbing for me to have to say that. Tom Cotton screwed this one up. I know he meant well, but he screwed this one
It's
up.
like Tom Cotton wants to sell tickets and vary with this fight this weekend. I mean, it's ridiculous what he did.
Senator Cotton needs to grow up, sit down, and shut up.
Wow. Well, remember, he is a freshman, so we need to keep that
He's
in mind.
acting like a real freshman.
Anyway,
in high
moving
school.
now from Iran to Saudi Arabia, a Muslim legal expert, Abdul Aziz bin Abdullah, under fire for supposedly legalizing cannibalism, specifically allowing husbands to eat their wives, repeat that again, eat their wives if they're afflicted with severe hunger. Just how hungry? Abdullah reportedly said that the cannibalistic act is symbolic of the sacrifice of the woman and obedience to her husband. Religious authorities deny such claims. Silence of the Lambs, Wife Edition, yay or nay, Heather Hansen?
No way. Look at him. He's creepy, even if he didn't say that. Add that to the equation. I'm staying far
Rick?
away.
Are we still doing the Budweiser commercial?
It's
Last
outrageous. It's insane. Nay. How loudly can you say nay?
Very good. Well, I mean, is there another answer
Speechless now.
besides yay or nay on that
Yeah.
one? That's amazing. Anyway, well, thank you, panel. Great job tonight. As always, an array of topics here in the Daily Wrap, and you all handled them with precision as
Rather
usual. So we
foolishly.
appreciate it. Join us 7 o'clock tomorrow night for more Daily Wrap. Joe Concha, bye-bye.